Well, hello again, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. I know I got it covered up. I am going to mount that piece that I did with the raven onto a board. I have the piece over it because I had just had it covered up. Okay, this is my piece of Yupo. Okay, and this is a 6-inch MDF board that I painted. Well, spray painted, okay? Basically, I'm going to coat this, put it down. I couldn't find my brayer, but this will work just as good. Oh, wait a minute, you can't see it. This will work just as good. And then all I need is a paper towel to clean off the edges, just in case. And then I've got a board I'm going to put. Once I get all the glue cleaned off and I get it covered, I will be putting a board on top of it, you know, a bigger board, and basically weighting it down. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is, now I'm going to use some Mod Podge because it's a pretty good glue, I think. Oops. I didn't realize this wasn't open. Well, I don't know where an open one is at, so I'm just going to open this one, I guess. Ew. I hate these things. Let me just put it down over there. Okay, I don't need it open all the way. Okay, I'm just going to give it a nice coat. Now you want to make sure when you coat it, it's an even layer and that it goes all the way up to the edge. It's okay if it goes over, because once we get it flattened out, get the paper flattened out on top of it, we will go around with a paper towel and clean up anything that has oozed out. Hopefully none of it does, but I mean it probably will. So I'm just going over this, giving it a light coat. I don't want to speed it up because I do not know if it's my program or my camera. When I try to speed up stuff, it pixelates it for some reason. So I guess I'm going to have to look around for another editing program or get a better camera. I don't know. One or the other. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That is all spread out. Okay. Now, doesn't matter if it's up. Wait a minute, I gotta stand up so I can make sure I see what I'm doing. Doesn't matter that it's Now, because these are almost both the exact same size, what I'm doing is I'm kind of just making sure that it's all lined up on the edges. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. And you want to cover it with a piece of parchment paper. And then I'm using this as kind of like a brayer. I know it looks weird, but I couldn't find mine. I do have one, I just couldn't find it. Okay, so basically I'm just going over it. It looks like I got some of it up on top, but that's okay. That's okay, because it will wipe off. This this alcohol ink on this paper has been coated with a couple coats of UV archival spray. See, you want to make sure that you have no bubbles and no edges coming up. So I will come back tomorrow morning probably, because I don't want to try to do it later tonight. So I will come back tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to show you real quick. This is all I'm going to do to it now. Is I'm going to put something over it that's flat. And I'm trying to figure out what I have that's heavy enough. So I know this is going to look weird, but I'm going to put a ½ gallon of my resin on here to hold it down, okay? I might check it before I go to bed just to see if anything else has oozed out, you know, of the glue. So anyway, I'll be back once it's dry. And I'm back. I left it overnight to dry only because I wanted to make sure that it dried so I can take my weight off. That's just the panel for the panels, the card for the panels I bought. Okay, take my board off and take off my paper. Now, I don't recommend, because it's a little tricky, I don't recommend having your board the same size as your paper, because you've got to make sure that you've got it exactly where you want it at, okay, before it starts drying, okay. As you can see, I don't have any lifted edges or bubbles. I know it's kind of hard to focus on that. As far as I can tell, on the other side, it feels smooth enough, and I'm gonna resin it, so that's gonna make it even smoother. So this is the piece, and I mounted it on a 6-inch MDF board, and I'm gonna resin it after this video. So I hope that you learn how to mount your board to the mount your paper, excuse me, to the board. So tell me what you think down in the comments. I know my colors are blown out. Oh, I gotta do something about this. So tell me what you think down in the comments. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you do subscribe, or if you already are subscribed, just make sure you hit that notifications bell for the next upcoming video. Make sure you check all notifications, or you won't get every notification. And I love the fluid arts right out of you guys. I will see you all in the next video. So all I can say is bye for now.